Hey, hello Spurs fans, it's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. I hope you're all well. I've just woken up a bit ago. It's 5:30 a.m. Sunday morning, dark, because, you know, the world's round and all that. I had a quick look at the football results. Well, we should just worry about what we're doing, but I didn't like it. Arsenal fire, Crystal Palace 0. It's all right, they're only 3 points ahead. Let them get all full of themselves, and then they'll crash like the Hindenburg. Gonna be great. So we're 3 points behind Arsenal. We're still fifth. That's all right. We're all right. I just can't wait till next weekend and give those cheating criminals a lesson in football. Manchester City. Now, everyone's going on about Antonio Nusa. Everyone. And it's time that we did some hard-hitting research. I'll just have a quick look at this before I come over to the chat, because I really don't know anything about him. I always say the same bullshit. He's good with his feet, good with his hair, got a turn of pace. I've no idea. So I'm going to have a look now. I've got to change this now, because hang on. I think I've realised what stuffs my chat up. It's because I'm using a different browser. So if I use Google Chrome for this as well, I think the chat is going to be all right, but we'll see. So let's have a look at Antonio Nusa, a forward for Bruges. So for score rating 7.24. I'll have to pick a new criteria, because my criteria was a higher score than Eric Dyer and taller than me. So I'll have to find another scientific method of rating a player, but 7.24 is not too bad. Shorter than me, he's 18. Has he got any growth left? I don't know if he has. Maybe he's got a centimetre or something. But why are people raging about this guy? Let's have a look. Okay, so he looks a bit, from the heat map, he looks a bit sort of Son Heung-min, kind of. Not right up the middle of the pitch. He's played 14 matches, started 8, goals 2. I don't know what XG is. Scores every 2.5 games. I don't know. I mean, just look, see, this is what happens when you look at the stats. I'm looking at these stats and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I think, but maybe people have watched him play. There he goes. He's left-sided winger. Okay. Cheap, young. I don't know. I suppose if Ange wants him, Ange wants him, or if, you know. But I don't know. Is there anything else? What did he do last year? Was he playing pro football last year or not? God. 1 goal last year. Hang on. What else has he been playing? Has he played for Belgium? Not a lot. How's he gone in the Conference League? Nothing. Belgian Super Cup? Nothing. Champions League? Nothing. Oh, well. There we go. There's my in-depth analysis, my scouting report for Antonio Nusa. But I suppose they see something. Oh, it looks like my comments didn't stuff up. Yes, I've conquered the problem. Excellent. There we go. Oh, well, that's football, eh? What do I know? This is a fresh jar of Aldi instant roast. Ran out yesterday. Bought myself a new jar. Oh, the first cup's always the best. Yeah. It's got a kick to it. All right, let's have a look at the chat here. How are we going, folks? Don't know how long we'll go for. Gonna get on the road another day. I fell asleep. I came home. I was knackered yesterday, so I went to bed at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Then a mate rang me at 8 o'clock last night, and I woke up at 8 o'clock, and I thought it was the morning. And started getting dressed, and I thought, oh, it's getting darker. It's still the evening. I went back to bed. Captain Cockerell, g'day, man. G'day, Port. My mic's on. Yeah, it's all good. Calm down. Good day, Paul and Chan. Hope everyone is doing well. We're all doing well. Now, we came up with an idea yesterday. I think it's Alan Bennett that planted the seed, man. Seeing as you're the Cyberball Supremo, is it okay if you've got the facilities like we do at Tottenham Hotspur with the hydraulic pitch to just tilt the pitch slightly so that the opposing team's always running uphill, and then at half-time you do that? Is that going to be cool with you? You know, because you're going to be making the rules in the future. Just going to run it by you. We don't want a tilt gate scenario happening. Wayne Bonner, g'day man, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. What's up everyone? God, I'm feeling all boisterous now. That coffee's done the trick. I hope you're all well. I hope you're feeling well. How are you all feeling today? All right, mild disappointment at Arsenal winning 5-0, but, you know, what can you do, eh? Like Elvis, Spurs will take care of business in a flash. Oh, I got Ronnie in. Hello, Ronnie. Ronald. Can we afford to splash out on this wonder kid for next season, or should we get someone in now to help us win the league this season? Man City could be docked points also. Man City, if Man City get found guilty, they're gone. They're gone. Forget about points docked, man. They'll be like 115 charges. Everton got docked 10 points. Well, that's 1,150 points. That takes them down to like Ismanian North or something like that. Whatever they call these leagues these days. So I wouldn't worry about Man City. You know, people still hold Man City up to some beacon, world's best team and all that. They're cheats. Fuck them. Get someone in now, help us win the league this season. Oh, I don't know, man. It's summer, isn't it? That's the thing. It's hard in summer. There's not many people available. The only thing we can do, which maybe the club is doing, I'd assume, is that players out there that are on the last 6 months of their contract, we can talk to them. Maybe some of that's going on. But I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get someone in, you know. Maybe the Werner gamble will pay off. I think he'll do all right. That'll get us through to the end of the season, and then we can make a call on that. Has he come good? Is it worth paying the money for him, or do we have to splash out on a striker? Because like a Leipzig version 1 Werner, bloody hell, man! If he turns into that guy, that's a bargain. But he might not. So I'm not busting the gut, man. I think it's been a good window. Captain Cockerell. I'm looking forward to playing City. Me too, man. I just want football. I want some football. I'm being starved. I'm being served up some of a dish of football by the Australian national team in the Asian Cup, but really it's when the knockout stages start. That's when it really will get going, the Asian Cup. It's like a bit like it's a bit like the Rugby Union World Cup, the qualification bit, or the group stages. You know, it doesn't really get my lips wet. Well, Rugby Union doesn't in general, but it's going to be like the next World Cup. How many teams are in the next World Cup? 48? 64? I don't know. Still, everyone's got a chance. Bogosian, Christ popping the champagne finally made it to the live broadcast. YouTube isn't notifying me. Oh, right. Oh, hello. Well, yeah, here we go. Hurrah! Oh, yeah, well, you're here now anyway. You're here now. That's the main thing. YouTube isn't notifying me. Oh, well. I'm not saying anything here, Bogosian, but sometimes when I think YouTube's doing weird things, it's actually me. You know, I don't know. I'm not casting nasturtiums. Welsh Cow, g'day, man. Member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Greetings, Paul commune. Always love an HHHH. That's it. Arsenal will crumble. As we all know, Poundland Pep is no genius. Like and subscribe and support our friend with a membership or a super chat. Peace and love, man. Thank you. I think they will. When was it? I mean, it was late when they started shitting the bed last year, wasn't it? It was comical. Comical. So maybe we've got a couple of months of Arsenal being cocky. But what have they been doing in the window? Actually, What's everyone been doing in the window? I haven't really been following what other teams have been doing. Let's see what done deals have been happening. Premier League. January window. Done deals. That usually gets me something. NBC Sports. Yeah, all right then. I mean, you can't stuff this up. This is just factual stuff, isn't it? Let's have a look. Unless it puts me on 10 different pages and I've got to click next. Yeah, nah, piss off NBC. Not playing your game. Done deals. Here we go. Talk Sport. Surely they'll be a bit more. Here we go. Arsenal. I'm not going to count loan returns. Arsenal, nothing. Aston Villa have brought in George Hemmings from Nottingham Forest. And they've sold Finn Azaz to Middlesbrough. Bournemouth, nothing. Brentford have bought in Yunus Emre Konak from Sivasspor, undisclosed fee. Brighton, nothing. Burnley, nothing. Chelsea, nothing. Crystal Palace, nothing. Everton, boy, you better believe nothing from them. Fulham, nothing. What the hell? Come on. Reece Williams, not Reece Williams. Liverpool. No. They got Paul Glatzel from Swindon Town. Whoa, dangerous. Good with the feet. Hand in the air. Good turn of pace. Luton Town. Nothing. Manchester City. Nothing. Manchester United. Nothing. Newcastle, nothing. What the bloody hell, Premier League? Are we the only sods that have done anything? Nottingham Forest, nothing. Oh, they've sold Gustavo Scarpa to Atletico Mineiro. Sheffield United have brought in Harrison Neal from Carlisle United. Carlisle United. Yeah, their finest hour was when they were saved from relegation by their lone goalkeeper, Charlie Glass, with the last boot of the game. That was quite funny. It's one of those great moments in football. Is it Carlisle? Yeah, it was Carlisle. Charlie Glass. Tottenham in Radu Dragusin, Timo Werner, out Ivan Perisic, Eric Dyer. We'll include Jed Spence, why not? Hugo Lloris. Looks like we're winning the window out of the Premier League anyway. West Ham. Oh, they've sold Connor Coventry to Charlton Athletic and Thierry Nevers to FC Sheriff Tiraspol. Wolves. Wolves have been heavy in the market. They've bought Fletcher Holman from Eastbourne Borough. That's it. I mean, what a scant window. Bloody hell, man. All this talk of Tottenham should buy a striker. Well, I think we're doing all right compared to other teams. The window, of course, has another 10 days to run, so all sorts of goodness could happen yet. Derek Smith, g'day. Good evening, Hotspur Hippie. Hello, man. How you going? I read a story linking us to Sebastian Szymanski. Well, let's see if I can rustle up some scouting report on that. Sebastian. I can't type. Oh, Szymanski. No wonder. Sebastian Szymanski. Maybe I'll just put in Szymanski. Nah, I can't find him, man. Can't find him. Oh, well, that's great. Richie B, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune as well. There's loads of members in. Thanks for showing up, folks. Thanks for the in-depth review, folks. Paul, I'm feeling lightened. That's my job, man. Professional YouTuber. You know, I can't let my viewers down by missing out on things, can I? So there we go. Thank you. Exclusive. Looking at a Sofa Score webpage. Derek Smith. I bet old Sky Sports, because I've been seeing they've been doing this thing. They've been streaming it live free on YouTube as well. The like transfer window updates. They must be sitting there, you know, nothing's happening. Talking about, I don't know, Northampton Town or something like that. Still waiting for the big break to come along. Nothing's going on. Nothing. I wonder if there might be a last minute flurry. Sometimes there is. We've done it. Maybe that's what other teams will do. Deadline day. But so far, Tottenham's ahead of the curve. Derek Smith, I looked it up. Apparently a 4 degrees tilt. Wouldn't be noticeable, but might give a slight edge. Any edge is worth it. Any edge is worth it. And no one would know. No, you're right. No one would notice 4 degrees, would they? I mean, I'd have to work out some trigonometry to find out how many inches at either end. 4 degrees is quite a bit, though, isn't it? I mean, that, you know, a length 100 metres. I'll work it out sometime. I'll work it out. I'll get my. I haven't done trigonometry for years, man, but it's all workable, outable. I reckon you could get away with each end of the pitch. Not a lot, really. Maybe about 4 inches. Something like that. 5 inches. Call it 6 inches. Oh, no, that's a lot, isn't it? I'd say 4 inches gap at either end. You could probably, you know, mask over with guff. I mean, we've already got corner flags where people have got to run uphill to take a corner. That's our advantage for a start. I haven't seen that on any other ground. That puts all the players off. I've got, what? Hang on, what's going on here? I've got to run uphill to take a corner, whereas we've been practicing on it. No wonder no one can get a set piece past us at Tottenham. Maybe Tiltgate's already in action. Anthony Herbert, here we go. Big up the Hotspur Hippie. Hope you're well. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm dying to work out now what degree we can get away with. Now, let me have a think. So, we're talking about that. And then this bit's going to be 4 degrees. Oh, no. That's 6 inches. We know that that's 100. And that's... Oh, fuck it. No. I'll get a piece of paper out later and work it out how many degrees it is. But it's going to be not... I don't know, 4 degrees, man. 4 degrees. 4 degrees... Hang on. I could... No. Ah. Damn, I can't let it go. 4 degrees. 50 yards. 4 degrees. No, I can't. No. I get obsessed. Faz Radfar 3-1 Spurs. Big up, Paul. Arsenal for the title. What? Who? What? They are back. Stupid Arsenal fans. All right. In Arteta, Spurs fans trust. Okay. Oh, WhatsApp's going on my computer. Bleeding now. Yeah, I think so. Let's get them all excited, eh? Let's get them all excited. Build them up. The crash is much more amusing. Ronald M. If Perisic is injured, why do I think you mean Hajduk Split want him? I suppose it's his hometown. He's gone there. He's not doing anything at Tottenham. Might as well do his recovery over there. I think it's nice all round, actually. Nice all round, and they've agreed. They've come to terms for him to play a year over there. So good luck to him. Good to blow my nose. Still bugging me. What's 4 degrees over 50 yards? Well, Scowl, Brentford looking good with Ivan Toney back. Did he score or something, did he? I saw it was 1-1. Oh no! Oh no, the match is still going. Okay, Brentford 2, Nottingham Forest 1. And he did score. Oh, well, good. Well, fair play to him, you know. Fair play to him. I hope he's, just personally, I hope he's got over the issues he's had there, because he's not the only one in this world, is he, that's got the gambling bug. Remember, folks, if you've got a gambling online app account, and you've actually got one, by definition, you are losing, because if you start winning, they close you down. It's no more bets. That's what they actually, factually do. So, I won $100 on the week. Oh, I bet $10 and I got 2,000. Hey, you are well in the hole, man. Well in the hole. Derek Smith, Finan Azaz was at Plymouth. Alfie Devine is his direct replacement. Oh, okay. Was that a name I read out? I can't remember. It's too long ago. Here we go. It's Britain's favourite playwright and taxi driver. I watched Plymouth today. Both 6 out of 7. 6 out of 10 are both of our Spurs players. Okay. It's funny. I might start watching a bit of Plymouth as well. It's like, I don't know, Spurs reserves or something. Spurs kit. It's like, yeah, why not? Why not? Bogosian. This kid Nusa must be Messi-esque level if he costs 30 million at 18 and 2 goals. Bring him on, I say. I don't know, man. Problem is, if I go onto YouTube and I look him up, anyone could, even I could put together a sizzle reel. Even I. Look, there's one on my channel. I deliberately made myself look crap, of course. I didn't put all in the, all the spectacular, silky skills in that. But anyone can put a sizzle reel together. So I think I find them a bit misleading. The things I find interesting when looking at players is if you can find, and people do this quite often, is you search for a player all touches in a particular match, then you get more of a feel. Timmy L. Hello, Timmy. Hate watching Arsenal, didn't work today. What are you doing then? Why'd you watch them? Don't put yourself through the turmoil, man. I couldn't watch that. Arsenal winning 5-0. God, that'd do my head in, man. Richie B. Lots of teams nervous at FFP, apart from the fantastically ran Tottenham Hotspur. Whether it's fantastically ran or a bit of a fluke, I don't know, man. I don't really care about all that side of business, really. But it is true. They're not able to do much, are they? Which is great. Fantastic. Bogosian. Show his mustard. Well done, real talent, Paul. My top first or so. You deserve to be hustling in a Rolls Royce taxi in Sydney if there's justice. Oh, thank you for the kind wishes, man. Rolls Royce taxi. Even if my dream comes true and I become a YouTube millionaire, you ain't going to see me flexing, man. There's a lot more good in the world I could do with money than, hey, look at my new Breitlinger watch. I mean, best I could do is it's a real Casio, you know. But thanks for the wishes, man. It's kind of you. Mount Bushman is up well early in España. Mismo spremni. That's it. We're still ready. No one else is. They're not ready. We're ready. If you can help me with that one, they're not ready. Dobro. Yeah, empty dobro. Richie B, 21 watching and only 4 likes. Hit that like button and help support everyone's favourite hippie up. Well, thank you very much. You can do what you want, people. I'm not going to hassle you. It's going all right without me having to do that. So, I don't know. Thank you, Richie. Thank you very much. Well, Scout, I'm rubbish at maths. I'm kind of, like, if I put my mind to it, I'm not that rubbish at maths. That's what I went to uni to study. Do a bachelor's of mathematics. Unfortunately, it was the early 90s. in Sheffield, and yeah, I, as Squeeze would say, I left uni with nothing more than a headache and a nasty little rash. But it was a lot of fun, though. It was a lot of fun. It was the last year of student grants. I just made the cut, so no loan for me. Ha ha, Tory government. I escaped your net. Thanks for the beers. Timmy L. Yup, Tony cheated to score. Oh, he moved the ball and the foam on a free kick? No. Get out. What? You can actually move are they using like a silly string instead of foam now or something so you can lift it up and move it? Dear oh dear. Have to get Captain Cockerell onto that one. Derek Smith, height difference in equals length times 10. All right, okay. I was going soccer toe in my head, but you know, you got to do it, haven't you? 10. All right, so let me put my calculator into science mode. So 4 degrees, 10. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't even do that. It doesn't do that right. Okay. 10, 4 equals 0.6. So it'd be 1 times that, wouldn't? No, that. Okay, times 50 meters for half the pitch. 3 meters. 3.5 meters. Your proposed 4 degrees tilt. I think that might be noticeable, man. I think we've got to go a little bit less than 4 degrees, dude. Oh, you actually done it for me. All right, good. The approximate height difference due to a 4 degree tilt over the length of the standard English football field, 300 feet, is around 20.8 feet. What's that? So that but you're doing, you see, you're tilting it around the pivot point in the middle. So it's half the see? Don't come here being clever. It's half the length of the pitch you've got to work it out to, not the whole length. So it's 10 feet. I was right, 3 meters. There you go. 3 meters. Still noticeable. You ain't going to get away with that. Or maybe you could just have a malfunction when they're like lining up for a penalty. You just go, what? And then, sorry, pitch fucked up, sorry. Marpin Presai, I've turned into a Plymouth fan in the Championship. For the first time I watched the Championship and enjoyed the game. Divine had a good assist. It's bringing me back to 2024, and there's more in 24. More what? Everything. More assists. Phillips had a good game. Well, that's looking good for us and good for Plymouth as well. Oh, what, talking to each other. Marpin Presai watching Bundesliga today. Leverkusen and Leipzig. What a game it's turning out to be. 2-2. Who says Bundesliga is dead? Maybe Premier League arrogance. There's a lot of Premier. I don't know about Bundesliga being super exciting, but oh man, there's a super chuff load of Premier League arrogance out there, man. It's like every other league is Mickey Mouse compared to the Premier League, and I just don't agree with that at all. I see what you're saying there. You know, if you want passion in football, Scottish football, I find it really entertaining actually. I haven't really got around. I keep saying this every year, but I keep meaning to watch a bit of Brazilian or Argentinian league football, but I just can't be. But I don't know what teams to support. Maybe the next, because I do get the odd Brazilian or Argentinian in the car. Maybe I'll just ask them, what team do you support, and that's it. I'll go with that. Oh, well, that's dangerous though, isn't it? You could pick a real muppet. Well, maybe it's time I picked a lesser resource team and celebrate every win rather than every trophy. Maybe it'll teach me a lesson in humility. So maybe I will do that. Audio Artisan, g'day Paul, g'day man, how you going? Alan Bennett, 2-2 is it? 2-2 in the clash. I guess that's our site, Sky Sports are presenting it. No, it's 3-2. Brentford have just scored. Ooh. Well, this looks like an exciting game, that one. Brentford 3, Nottingham Forest 2 at the moment. You're out of date, or maybe I'm 5 minutes behind in the chat. I'll give you a bit of slack there, man. Entertaining. Yeah, you know, Fraz Redford. Okay, right, they're not ready. Oni nisu spremni. Oni nisu spremni. Mi smo spremni. Yes, man, that's quite brilliant. Oni nisu spremni. I'll have to say it a few times to get it in my head, man. Oni nisu spremni. Mi smo spremni. See, you get language lessons here as well. Language lessons. Just like Eric Dyer, who's managed to learn English so well, he's losing his German accent. Actually, it's worth. I wonder if I can find that again, that clip. Now, have you all heard? Let me see if I can find a bit of Steve McLaren talking Dutch, because I mean, or not Dutch. This is the precedent. Steve McLaren Dutch accent. I think Steve McLaren. Is he like from the northeast or the north? So if he's from the northeast, he'd be kind of talking like that, and if he's from the north, he'd be talking like that. But when he was manager of FC Twente, see if I can get a little bit.
I came here and Champions League, Liverpool or Arsenal. I thought maybe one of them we would draw, and it is Arsenal. I think one of the toughest teams in the draw, and I think it will be.
What a dickhead! But there's a new one. We've got Eric Dyer doing exactly the same thing. There's a bit later on. I don't want to play all of it. I don't want to risk copyright and all that. I don't know what the story is with that. But we are, how you say, underdogs. Let me see. Eric Dyer, German. I can't even spell German at this time in the morning. Oh, there's another clip. He's done it again. Oh, my God. What?
Did you talk to Harry already?
Yeah, I spoke to Harry yesterday. We just spoke about just what I was going to do today, if I was going to train or not, and when I was going to see him. So.
Nah, that's not so good. Where's the other one? Oh, it's so hard to find shit on Twitter, isn't it? I can't bookmark anything because I don't have an account. Anyway, Eric Dyer was doing it as well. What can I say? Fantastic game end to end. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying it. 8 p.m. in España. 8 horas. 8 horas en España. Martin Precise, Xavi Simmons is a great player, but sadly he got injured, but he's back. All right. Faz Radfar 3-1 Spurs. I bet Pep is nervous. Of course he is. Of course he is. He's never bloody scored a goal at Tottenham Hotspur. Bound to affect his decision. Yeah, he might sort of overcompensate somehow. I don't know. He tends to overthink in certain matches. Ooh, let's hope so. You're still going 3-0 Spurs. Yeah, I'm going 3-0 at the moment. It'll be 10-0 by the time we get there. Oh, you said Spurs are going to win 10-0. They didn't. Yeah, well. What can I do, man? What can I do? Mark N, hello, my good man. Did you see that Big Vic doing a goalkeeper lesson for the young keepers at Spurs? And he went over when they were training and had photos and all sorts. No, is that on Spurs official? Is it? He looks like a good egg. There's old Vic. What a buy. Bloody hell, man. Steal of the century. Best goalkeeper in the Premier League. For a bargain, man. For a bargain. Yeah, I know it's 3-2, man. 3-2, you know. I think you're a bit late. You must be sitting there with your feather quill, penning another you know, kitchen sink play with Thora Hurd. Oh, there's no Thora Hurd. I don't know who the equivalent would be now. Maybe Lisa Tarbuck. She'd be a prime actress now, something like that. Or who'd be a bloke? Is James Bolam still around? Someone like that? Just sitting there talking about biscuits and gossip. I mean, you might be Britain's favourite player, like, but it's not my cup of tea, mate. You know, all that shit. Very twee. Up in precise. Derek Smith, Green Army. Oh, man, I shouldn't laugh, man. But when I think of armies, Plymouth Argyle's not the first team that pops into my head. But when you follow a team, don't you? Phillips and Devine, okay, good. Ronald N. I'd love it if we won the league. Oh, Harry Kane should have stayed at this club. You know, he wanted to go, didn't he? He wanted to go. But, yeah, it would be the biggest of ironies if we somehow won the league or the FA Cup. Well, we'll win it next year anyway. We're winning the league next year, and Harry's got 3-year contract. So we're winning the league next year. How's Bayern going? Are they top of the Bundesliga yet? Are they still second? They're Bayern are currently going for St George Dragons' record of 11 straight wins. They're on 11 at the moment, I think. This will be their 12th. They're second. They're second by 5 points, but they've got 2 games in hand. Okay. Leverkusen are drawing 2-2 at the moment with Leipzig. So, if they win that, they would go 7 points clear. Nah, it's not enough, is it? No, Bayern are looking good. Oh, good luck to Harry. Bogosian, Basuma malaria. What a month this lad has. Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's serious, though. Derek Smith, there's passion in every league. Of course there is, man. And every tier across the world. Jumpers for goalpost. Of course. You're always playing your own level, aren't you? You know. Everyone's trying to win. And, yeah. There's a few English, just a few. Not saying it's the majority or anything like that. There's a few people in England that really look down on football the rest of the world. You know, I see journalists constantly asking questions about, AFCON and AFC. It's like, dude, come on. This is their Euros. What do you want? It's a bit Berlin Conference of 1885 mentality, if you know what I mean. Welsh gal. It's like Open University. Come for the banter and stay for the learning. You know, Open University for a period of time was hangover fare for me and mates. Hangover fare generally on a Sunday morning. You'd have a bit of Alan Solomon in his beige suit with a brown jumper. The whole set's beige. He's got his hair and he's doing all this stuff on the board. So there's a bit of Open University. There was Pob's program from S4C. This puppet that used to spit on the screen, flying the flag for Cymru, that one was. What else was there on in the mornings? That was about it. It was slim pickings, man. You had to really make your own entertainment. God. But yeah, there might have been other things, but that's what springs to mind. Come for the banter and stay for the learning. There you go. You know, a 4-degree tilt is about 3 meters. Very noticeable. We couldn't even get away with. You're talking about a fraction of a degree to get away with tilting the pitch. Nice one. Come for the banter and stay for the learning. Nice one, Paul in the commune. A+ star. Or A conditions apply. Might not be A really. Ronald M, it's easy for them. Easy. Steve, I'm Steve McLaren. Oh, yeah, Alan Bennett, Joey Barton, Joey the knobhead Barton. He's on a grift at the moment, isn't he? He's going to start some bloody channel for men, isn't he? How to Be a Real Man with Joey Barton. What a twat. Yeah, Joey Barton talking French. Oh, I've got to trim the old moustache. Let's get to that going in my mouth stage. Manscape, hit me up. I'm not going to shave my, I'll just trim this with it. I'm not going to have it. Just send me one for free. Isn't that what happens on the internet? People start sending you tat for free. That's what I want. I want some free tat. Fans ran for 3-1 Spurs. Regulon has come on for Brentford just now, 15 minutes to go. Well, maybe he'll be the difference. An injection of Welsh cow. Sergio Regulon has come on for Brentford for that surge of... Richie B, I'm exactly the same with languages. Spent a week hanging out with the Northerners once, and guess what? Started to get the twang after the 1 week. Oh, look, accents are like, look at my accent. A lot of people in England think I sound Australian, and Australians still think I sound English. So that happens. And when I lived in Sheffield for a couple of years, I didn't quite get Northern, but there's certain words and things that come, just goes in. We're language sponges. That's what we are, man. And even though when you're an adult, you're not a spongy, you still are. There's a friend of mine who was he was in doing work exchange and stuff in France, and he's from South Africa. It's all right. He's cool. He worked with Nelson Mandela at one point. That's how cool he is. And he didn't speak French, but he found that after 6 months, just eating dinner with them and all that sort of stuff, he started talking a bit of French without, he didn't consciously learn it or anything, but it just started happening. So the old brain, man, it's a weird old kettle of fish, eh? Mark Cavill, Eric Dyer reminds me of one of the monsters in Carry On Screaming. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to find. A bit like, what's his name out of To Kill a Mockingbird? Bo. His name wasn't Bo Diddley, was it? Bo. Yeah. Hang on. I think, it's still... I haven't watched Carry On films since I was a kid. I've got no real desire to either, to be honest. Maybe it's because they were just done to death, and then, there was that compilation series, Carry On Laughing, Barbara Windsor dying. I think I vaguely remember what you're on about, man. I'm thinking of Bo from when you said monsters, Bo from To Kill a Mockingbird. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. All I'm getting is that one. That one. I don't know about that. Hang on, where's Bo from To Kill? Boo Radley. Oh, no. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Maybe you're closer to the mark than me. Oh, was it Jimmy Glass? I thought it was Charlie Glass. Okay, stand corrected. Jimmy Glass. Yeah, it's good. There's a clip of that on YouTube. It's brilliant. Derek Smith, I draw your attention to the Paul Whitehouse Aviva Argyle advert. It's on YouTube. I like Paul Whitehouse. He's proper Spurs, isn't he? We've got scant famous Spurs fans, but I know, that's what you get when you talk sport Tottenham, isn't it? Paul Whitehouse is a pretty cool one to have in your back pocket, though. Excuse me a second. All right, I might have a look at that. Faz Radford 3 on Spurs. Oh, God, just blowing my brains out again. Oh, the day is dawning. Blue sky. That'd be a nice day to cruise around. How would Harry feel if we win the league this season and Bayern finishes second? Well, hopefully happy for us. Boo Radley to kill a mockingbird. Yeah, it didn't look like him. Didn't look like him. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I've got a picture of something in my head, but I don't. Maybe it's David Prowse. David Prowse's monster in one of the Hammer horror films. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. David Prowse. Green Cross Code Man. Frankenstein. Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. Here we go. May I present Eric Dyer? Here we go. Stop. Look. Listen. There he is. He's having a tasty snack. Eric Dyer having a bit of bratwurst there. Bit of schnitzel. That's what I was thinking of. Hey, son. Good morning, man. Morning, man. Boo Radley's lesser known brother. Yeah. Eric Radley. Chat. Have we run out? Have we run out of chat and things to talk about this morning? I think we run out of chat. There's one popped up there. It hasn't. Oh, don't tell me it's not doing. It's going so well, this chat thing today. Look, I'll refresh it. So I've missed a couple. Here we go. I don't know why it just shits itself once in a while. It's like it gets its connection wrong or something. So Mark Cavill says, spot on. Ronald M. David Prowse with Darth Vader in Star Wars. Yeah, and there's a clip of on YouTube where David Prowse is actually saying the Darth Vader lines. And you'd kind of think David Prowse would be sort of... what's one of Darth Vader's lines? Let's see if I can find one. But he's actually not bad. He's actually not bad. Let's have a look. Good line here. You have controlled your fear. Now release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me. Is Mark Cousins around? But he doesn't actually sound like that. He sounds pretty good. But they still dubbed over him with James Earl Jones. And when he takes his helmet off, it's some other bloke completely. Alan Bennett, 15 years at the North London Derby, kept standing up going mad, felt tap on the back, turned round, and it was Trigger. Bloody hell, that would be... Have I ever had anything like that? Not really. No, not like. No, I mean that is a weird one. I'm just trying to think. Look, well, one of the weirdest one was years and years ago when I used to teach karate. Yeah, I know. Another bloody thing I've done a little bit, but yeah, I only got up to brown belt. I'm not going to give you all this. I was fifth dan shit. I got a brown belt, and I used to help with teaching the kids. Anyway, who walks in? Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett. I'm like, I was totally. It's about the only time I've been absolutely starstruck because she is absolutely gorgeous, you know, and I think she gets it. She, you know, she was very nice and just put you at your ease straight away. It's like, oh, all right, you're you're just a normal human being. Thanks, Kate. It's like, oh, bloody hell. But it's like, so yeah, I taught Kate Blanchett's kids a little bit of karate and then I stopped doing it. Only once I bumped into her. forgotten it all. When I was stretching, I used to have pretty loose hamstrings I could kick over my head, but oh dear, no, it's not happening now, man. It's not happening now. Derek Smith, they made over 30 carry-on films, all good British double entendre humour. Yeah, I don't know, man. I liked them when I was a kid. I think if I watched it now, I'd just be a bit, I don't know. Maybe Finbar Saunders killed that sort of thing for me. Stay humble, all right, we can get back to over here now. A few of you in. Hello, everyone. Memberships and super chats are available. Stay humble. Bissouma made the bench for Marley, so that must mean he didn't catch malaria and he's okay. Or, look, I'm only going off what the chat said the other day, man, which I'm buggered if I know what's true and what's not. It is the internet. You can have, like, mild malaria. There's, like, a bad one, and there's one that's, like, you can just shake it off. It sounds like bollocks to me, but I don't know. I'm no doctor. Borgosian, you know the show is off a tangent when Paul speaks Darth Vader in a West Country accent. I know, what's happened to Tottenham? You've bloody well derailed me again. Look, what's that say? Where's the Hotspur? I come here for bloody Tottenham news. Unsubscribe, thumbs down. Derek Smith. It's funny, when I did that Eric Dyer video, I got quite a lot of negative comments about it. It's like, who are these people? I mean, as you may know, if you're new to the channel, you may not know, I don't engage with comments on videos, and this is one of the reasons why. Because I can't be bothered, basically, and it takes too long, and I can't be asked. And that's the kind of engagement you get from me. And I think, what do people, you're not a real fan and all this, what do people want me to do? What, get into a discussion? No. See, I just give everything the thumbs up and the love heart, and it just disappears off my list. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do with, like, internet harassment. You just get rid of it. It's like, oh, well, some people didn't like what I said. It's going to happen, isn't it? I don't care. Derek Smith, I bought a box of... what the flipping heck are you on about? I bought a box of broken biscuits today from Amazon. I have a complaint. Some of them aren't broken. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, let's just squeeze every drop of sweat out of this stream. How low can you take me? You're sorry, and apparently the British crew were referring to Prowse's Darth Farmer. Come on. That's rough, eh? On set due to his accent. Well, that's his accent, isn't it? That's what that's But when he was doing it for real, I don't think he was actually saying it was actually saying it quite like that. When I left you, I was but the learner, now I'm the master. Is that from the prequels or something? Oh no. Oh, yes. Proud of this? Don't be too proud of this technological terror you constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. He wasn't doing that, by the way. He wasn't. He wasn't. Ronald M. Roger Lloyd Pack lived around the corner from me in Kentish Town. Who's Roger Lloyd Pack? That's not Trigger, is it? Roger Lloyd Pack. That name doesn't ring a bell, man. Roger Lloyd Pack. It is Trigger. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's dead. Oh, bloody hell, what? I miss out on these things. 10 years ago? Wow, okay. Oh. I'm in a bit of a bubble. What can I say? Keep the world out. Antisocial. Anxiety. Oh, speaking of anxiety, oh God, I'll tell you just quickly. I got pulled over by the cops yesterday. I was shitting myself. I was just driving along. Paddy wagon. Woo, 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 woo. It's a U-turn. Woo, woo, woo. Lights blaring up. right up. I pull over and I'm thinking, what have I done? I haven't done it. What? I didn't like turn or do what? And of course, they sit in the car for 5 minutes to let me shit myself, you know. And then they come out, and the first thing I say, what did I do wrong? Oh, nothing. It's just a random breath test and drug test. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? And with the drug tests, you know, you're going to sit there for about 5 minutes until the thing as a result. And it's like, well, I mean, I knew I was all right with all that. But, New South Wales cops. Hard day on the beat, that was. Just, ugh. Maybe it's the beard. If it happens a few more times, the beard might have to get a bit of a trim, you know, because, I mean, I come in under their profiling. They don't like the look of you. That's why they pull people over. I didn't like the look of him. That's what they do. Usually my white skin, my blue eyes and blonde hair gives me a certain amount of diplomatic immunity. But maybe the beard, or maybe it's a top because I was wearing a Spurs top and a hat. Maybe he's a gooner. Maybe that was it. Maybe if I see a police car, I might just have to take my hat off. You know, hide my Spursiness like a coward. Derek Smith, Darth Vader is the Green Cross Code man. Oh, hang on. I didn't finish this. I didn't read this comment out. But Martin Precise, Leverkusen, back to football. Fuck for that, man. Leverkusen scored 92nd minute. Winner Leverkusen are winning the league this time. It's very hard for Bayern to win. They striked from training twice in the game. Very difficult to beat them. Well, that might be possible, man. Derek Smith, Darth Vader is the Green Cross Code man. That's exactly right. Should be a bit more of that on the TV these days. Paz Radford 3 on Spurs. Yes, Trigger died ages ago. A true gentleman and above all a Spurs fan. I didn't know all that, man. See, you made me like him and then you kill me with his death. I've gone through elation and grief like that. Oh, well, at least he was a Spurs fan. That's cool. Very cool. All right, we've been going about an hour. I've been having fun. I might just wait and see if there's any more comments for a second. Bit of uneasy silence. And then I might wrap it up. But it's got me G'd up for the day. Thank you very much, people. Might be it. Oh, I've got to wait, haven't I? Because what you're seeing is about 30 seconds after I say it. So there's a bit of a delay. Viewers went down and now it's going back up again. Don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a look. See if I can find these Spurs news. Because I'm having fun here. I'm not busting a gut about numbers of viewers and all that anyway. I'm having a laugh. Tottenham news. There's got to be something, isn't there? There's got to be something. Let's have a look. News. Tottenham, Arsenal will battle Tottenham for perfect Gabriel Martinelli alternative amid transfer. I can't be bothered clicking that. Arsenal and Tottenham linked with 22-year-old Liga striker. Okay, so what's this about? All right, this is Real Sociedad star Ander Baranexia. All right, so apparently we're going head-to-head for this kid. All right, let's have a look at him. Let's string this. Let's milk this stream for all it's worth. And Baranexia, let's have a look at this. Who's this kid? Jeez, my memory is shocking. Oh, God, you've got to type out the whole bloody thing, have you? I'm such a slow typist. I could be a pharmacist. Here we go. Real Sociedad. Let's bring him up on the screen. All right. Score of 6.74. Oh, he's tiny. Well, not tiny. That's probably unfair, isn't it? 174. 5'9", something like that. 22 years old. He's a forward, left winger again. Okay, so we're looking for left wingers here, aren't we? This is okay. Why are we being linked with left wingers, the young left wingers? Replacements for Son eventually, maybe something like that. Is that what we're looking at here? Is this the plan? I mean, if that's the plan, a bit of succession. I'm cool with that. So what's he done this year then? Let's have a look. Played 18 minutes. He scores a goal every 3 and a bit game. No, hang on. 5. What? Every 5 games? Hang on. 90. It's 90 minutes. Oh, God. Every 3 and a bit game. What the hell's this stat now? Big chances created. What the flying fuck is that? Hang on. I don't even look at what these... What's going on? There's more in 24. So what there is, folks, there's more in 24. More of this. More of this. That's what's happening. Fuck me dead. Here we go. What are these stats? Assists. I know what that is. Expected assists. Oh, fuck off. Touches. Big chances created. Key passes. More in 24. That's what it is, man. More in 24. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, whatever. Bloody hell, man. Well, Scout, always a pleasure, Paul. All right, you're all right, lifting me up. Derek Smith, you work Sundays. I'm working every day, man. Every day. That that 3 months that I couldn't work was, I'm still catching up with that, man. I should be all right by actually in a couple of weeks' time. So I'm just hammering through it. I'll clear myself out of all the financial crap I got myself into. So yeah, I've got to do it. So my next day off, I'm planning for FA Cup day against Manchester City. And then I've got my head clear. Look, I did have a bit of time off, when I went to Tottenham, New South Wales. I had about 5 days off there. But, if I hammer through it, I clear myself sooner, and then we're off and running again. So just gonna keep doing a little bit more. And it's because January is the worst bloody month of the year as well, because no one's here. So I'm earning about half my hourly rate as to what I'd normally earn. So I'm doing like 12-hour days. It sounds a lot, but a lot of the time I'm just sitting there in the car doing nothing, bored. Sometimes I'll go on Dermot's stream or Jacob's stream while I'm sitting waiting for the next $6 to come in through the door. But everyone's starting to come back now, so it's all right. Schools go back in another week's time. This Friday coming is a national holiday, bloody Australia Day. Ugh, God. Oh, Australia Day. Don't get me started on that one. I'll probably get started myself come Australia Day. Horrible. Eltel Cockerel. Oh, hello, man. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Jose. How you going? I've got a friend of mine in Spain at the moment enjoying the easy life. How's right for 3-1 Spurs? Trigger was also a big supporter of peace and love, was he, man? Oh, wow. He took part in anti-something, was on marches in London many times. Oh, what a cool dude. What a cool dude. Anti-war marches. Yeah, well, yeah, good on him. War, bloody hell. We're still doing it, aren't we? What a species. Vertically challenged, yeah, your genes are your genes, man. Your genes are your genes. You're sorry, yeah, it must be like regular chances, only, I suppose if that's a regular chance, then that's a... What was the actual stat called? Oh, no, it was actually called big chances. So that's a normal chance, like this amorphous, subjective thing. And then you've got... So he's got 2 of those, man. Yeah, regular chances, but bigger. God. More in 24. Ronald M, it's to get you gambling. Of course it is, man. XG, yeah, it's... I find it weird, because there's normally sane people who I like. I'm not saying that people that gamble are idiots or anything like that. Far from it. But, they'll start talking about all the bets they got. I was like, what are you doing, man? And I hate the way it's advertised in Australia. And maybe it's not as big in England, but in Australia, I think statistically, Australians are the biggest gamblers in the world by quite a long way. So you know, when I'm talking about it, it's because it's so much, it's endemic everywhere in Australia. It's probably not as bad in England. But the way they advertise it is so insidious. Like, I'm not going to name who they are. I don't want to give them any publicity. But there's one where it's like, what's Australia's favourite sport? And it's got all these people, and they're all from like rural communities, all different walks of life, saying what their sport is. You know, and then they'll say, be part of the action. It's like, oh, I can't, man. You know, and kids are growing up with this shit. It's terrible. Terrible. Peter Jenner, just home from my... Oh, you're a cabbie, man. 12-hour taxi shift. I hope it was fruitful for you, man. Hope it was fruitful. Is England like Australia? No one tips. My tip rate runs at 1% consistently. 1%. And it's never from the poshos either. It's always from people that, you know, you wouldn't expect to tip. Well, you know, because there's a feeling still of we're all in this together. I mean, I always tip. But I suppose, you know, way of the world, isn't it? Poshos, rich people, oh, well, I've already paid for the service. No, I'm not expecting tips anyway. It's just like, even if it's $1, it's like, oh, that's nice. How cool is that? And what I do know, Peter, is the ones that say, oh, thanks, driver, I'll give you a tip. There's no exceptions to this. Everyone that says that never does. They're always just saying it to make you smile and think they're, oh, thank you. And then they just... all of them. Everyone that tips never says they're going to tip. It just pops up. Like, oh, thank you. Well, you know, I hope it was a good day for you, Peter. Hope it was a good day. Derek Smith. Sebastian Szymanski is a Polish professional footballer who plays as an attacking midfielder or a winger for Super League club Fibonacci and the Polish national team. Mikhail raves about him. Mikhail, Mikhail, is that Mikhail? Who's Mikhail? Is that who? Mikhail. I don't know. Michael? Don't know who that is, man. Derek Smith, I could have had a taxi job a month ago, but I got the wrong sort of car. Oh, well, yeah, they're all specific, I suppose. Derek Smith, I thought that was Jaina. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Mark Campbell, being a London cabbie, working class people, tip middle class, tip rich, give you sweet FA. Middle class, I'm finding a little bit aspirational as well, man, you know, a little bit aspirational. Oh, you're a cabbie as well. Bloody hell, it's cabbie. It's cabbie central. I'm sorry, I'm like your competition because I'm only Uber. But taxi drivers in Sydney have kind of shot themselves in the foot quite a bit, you know, and they're still doing it. You know, they switch their meters off and scam people and pick and choose a bit. You know, it's not. I mean, I always remember London cabbies as being pretty smart. I remember like there was one New Year's Eve. And I was in Hammersmith and I had to get to Ealing and I had literally no money, you know, no money. I had a couple of quid and I thought, well, a cabbie, like if you could take me some of the way, it's going to shorten the walk. I mean, I was pissed as a fart as well. I said, look, I've got £3. That's, you know, how far can you take me towards Hammersmith? And it was New Year's Eve, New Year's morning, man, and this cabbie took me the whole way. It's like, bloody hell. I mean, so I've had nothing but good experiences with London cabbies. Spursicus, Paul, I'm not getting your notifications. Have you upset the YouTube guy? I don't know. Upset the YouTube gods? I don't know. I'm not into whatever. I mean, I don't know what's going on. If that's what's happening, that's what's happening. Click like and subscribe and the bell if you want to know when I'm on. I don't know. Maybe you've had an update on your phone or something like that. I find it hard to believe YouTube is purposefully not... You know, it's purposefully... I've heard this here and there that people are getting unsubscribed or the bells are disappearing. Why would YouTube do that? Their whole goal is to get you watching YouTube. They don't give a shit what you're watching. Just something on YouTube. So I don't know. Or maybe there was some sort of system cock-up. I mean, remember, there is more in 24, so it could be more in that. You know, but thanks for persevering, Spursicus. I am Spursicus. It's a great name. And you got Kirk Douglas in a Spurs top. That is brilliant, man. Martin Prasad. Plymouth are playing well. Playing against Leeds this Saturday. Would be interesting to see how our boys perform. Oh, we've got split loyalties there, haven't we? Same day our clash. Everything's a clash. It's not just a game of football anymore. It's clash. There's more in 24. How much more dramatic can they make a game of football? It's not like Brian Moore anymore, is it? You know. Yeah, all beige. Hello, I'm Brian Moore. None of that anymore. It's football. Tottenham clash with Manchester City. There's more in 24. How times have changed. Yeah, Mountain Bushman, so much more. So much more in 24. More everything. More of that shit. More apps. That's why I've got to stay in my bubble, man. Stay in my bubble. TB, hello from Boston. Hello. I had some people from Boston in my car yesterday. And as usual, Boston's one of... I've been around America a bit, but the East Coast is not somewhere I've done. But hello, man. Welcome. Welcome. Although Boston, one thing I did have was when I was a kid, they used to show a little bit of NBA on Channel 4 in England. Well, I never became a big basketball fan or anything, but I did support the Celtics because of Larry Bird. Larry Bird was bloody brilliant. And he still is. I gravitated to him, maybe because of my Irish background as well. You know, you're going to pick a team, and there's a team called the Boston and also Glasgow Celtics. Like, well, who else are you going to support? But Larry Bird was bloody brilliant, man. And the Detroit Pistons, fuck them. Donovan Osterreicher. G'day, Paul. Hello, Canada. G'day, Paul. We won our league match last night. I scored and took a yellow card. Yeah, man. Was it justified? Were you a little bit tasty, or were you hard done by? If it was a little bit tasty, I approve. But you scored, man. Nice one. Excellent. Derek Smith, Polish. Mikhail is on the... Oh, okay, that dude. Okay, gotcha. I know who you're talking about. He's on the Irish Hotspur quite often. Oh, right, so he likes him, does he? He seems to know his onions. Excellent. Derek Smith, yeah, it's all clash, battle, race. Oh, what else? How can they? They've got to keep topping over themselves, though, haven't they? Because, you know, such as the addictive nature of human beings, if they just keep it at that level, people will drift away, won't they? They'll start drifting away, you know, maybe towards ice hockey or something like that. So they've just got to keep on making it more and more, haven't they? Mark Cavill. Frank Boff. Oh, man. Yeah, well, wasn't that amazing news when it came out? I mean, look, maybe I was young and naive, but the last person, Nationwide's Frank Boff, cocaine and hookers. What the hell? Wow, Frank Boff. I mean, look, Philip Schofield, you know, but Frank Boff. Just goes to show you they're all up to their nuts in it, aren't they? Donovan Osterreicher, come for the football talk. Stay for the hippie rants. Why not? That's it. That's how I reel you in. Bit of football. And then we it's your lot. You got me off, though, you lot. Boston, Lincolnshire. I think there's a bit of a flag in there, man. Boston, Lincolnshire. Don't go to the Fens, though. Bit samey. I mean, the Fens. Kim62, hey, here we go. I'm just catching your good self, Paul. Welcome, man. Nice to see you. Not much happening. Brentford won. And that lot down the road smashed Palace. I know, they'll all be getting all bollocky, won't they? I don't watch the fan... I watch the fan highlights from Jamsor, which I, humbly feature in now. But only when they lose. I'm not watching a 5-0. Give me a hernia. Brentford won that lot down the road, smash Palace. Not my words. Sky Sports full of it. Oh. There's more in 24. See, if Spurs did that, all Sky Sports would be saying how Palace was crap and what they did wrong, wouldn't it? Or it's only Palace. If you did that against a decent team, you'd lose. It'd be that, they are anti-Tottenham. They are. Oh, I love it. I love it. Memberships and super chats available. People keep coming in. I'm not in any rush. I'll just go until the chat runs out because Sunday's the kind of day you can work any 12 hours. Marpin Prosai, seems Nusa's deal will be pulled over the line, but I guess we need some statement signings. The elite ones, players who can perform during the greatest adversity to win the league. What's your say, Paul? I see a bit of a hullabaloo happening in the Spurs sphere about marquee players and all that. I think we're doing all right, I'm enjoying the football. If I'm enjoying look, I'm a simple creature. That's it. That's it. If I'm enjoying the football, I don't give a shit. I don't care about any of the politics, any of the business, anything like that. I just don't care. I'm enjoying the football. That's it. Ronald M has had enough. Ronald M's out. I'm down the pub. All right, sorry, Ronald. Okay. See you later, man. Enjoy. All right. Oh, that's it. Ronald's starting the exodus right now. Yeah, no, fuck this guy. Nearly 8 o'clock. Donovan Osterreicher, yeah, man, I was marking their best player. Oh, right. And had to trip him on their way, transition a counter-attack. You had to do it. You had no choice. Sometimes you just got to do it. You just got to do it. And that's what I like about football, because sometimes you just got to do things. And now you're not allowed to do anything. And I know there's rules about this sort of stuff, but you know what? It must be so much fun actually playing football, at an amateur level. When you can get away with the odd bit of thing. And look, it's self-policing, because if you overstep the mark, one of their players is going to lamp you, or, so it kind of self-polices. But, a little trip. We only had 3 men back, so tactical yellow. Excellent work, man. Excellent work. Alan Bennett, the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, I'm with you there. Mountain Bushman, Dostier on Sky Sports. That's it. I'm Dostier on Sky Sports. I'm me supposed to Remney on Tottenham, but Sky Sports. And like, when they're standing and everything's a green screen and it's all fucking like they're in the space shuttle. It's like they're trying to give the impression they're in the space shuttle hangar. And they've painted it all with football stuff. It's like, oh. Maybe it's because my brain can't cope with it. Because, like I say, I'm used to, just all beige. Hang on, let me see if I can do something. Maybe even this is too sugared up for people these days. Let's have a look. See if I can rustle something up quickly. Bit of, look at this. This is what you want. Maybe this is what I should do. I'll change the channel a bit. Hang on. Bear with me. I'm doing a bit of live production here. Do that. Bear with me. Downloads. Is that the right? No. Where did I save it? Where did I save it? There it is. There we go. That's what we want. A bit of that, don't we? Put it right down the bottom. Hang on, we're nearly there. It's the all new HHHH. There we go. There we go. That's what you want, isn't it? You don't want the clouds either. Oh no, I didn't do it on that one. I did it on the comments one. Oh well. There we go. There we go. Let's all calm down a bit. All calm down. I can get rid of the clouds. Where's the clouds? Let's make it all boring. There we go. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Hey. There we go. So we're just gonna have a go. We're just gonna have a game of football. That's all we're gonna do. Next match is it's an FA Cup 4th round tie between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. There we go. I could have a cup of tea. Maybe some Watney's. Open up a Watney's Party 7. Put your feet up and have a pipe probably because 70s everyone smoked indoors. Have some Capstan full strength. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. We're all nice. We're all nice and relaxed now. No, this is it. More in 24. More in 24. Up in Versailles. The feel of a Como is very nice, actually. Absolutely, the main thing to do is the main thing to enjoy. Don't know. Alan Bennett, David Pleat enjoyed a brass. Brass? Is that some sort of cabby Cockney rhyming slang? Brass? I mean, I know what you're referring to. I'm just trying to figure out what brass is. I don't know that one, but yeah. Oh well, allegedly. I remember when that happened. Actually, we were doing so well. We had a great season, and then Oddle and Waddle left, and Ozzy retired, and then we buggered up, and then Pleat got, the scandal. I remember we played Arsenal at home, and they all had T-shirts printed with the Sun headline of Pleat in his dressing gown, looking a bit sweaty and dishevelled. Oh, well, but then Venables came in. All right. Kim62. Regulon debut. Came on 75th minute, did he? Got my nicotine. Don't start. I'm hoping PSR will slow down the stupid hyperinflation for transfers and wages. This is the new sustainability rule. Yeah, I was having to think about that last night, Derek, and some people, and I kind of had this opinion it's stopping other teams getting to the top table, but it's also going to put a brakes on. We see it already putting brakes on the top teams as well. So it's not going to completely level everything, obviously, but it's going to stop teams being silly, isn't it? Yeah, I've got hope for it, man. I've got hope for it. Hey, Dermot, man. Yeah, thanks for having me on yesterday. It suddenly got busy. This is what happens when I go on streams. It's a good luck charm. Paul, just taking care of business. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. It's always there. TB, will you shave your beard if Spurs win the league? Why would I do that? I don't understand. No? Why would I do that? What's the point in that? What? Mark Cavill, sorry T, but I just I get these. I don't get these weirdo, not weirdo, but these strange things where you've got to do something you don't want to do if something happens. Why? I will. It will be blue and white if we get to the FA Cup final. I can tell you that. Well, I'm not shaving it. There's only one reason I would shave it, but that's a couple of years away. Mark Cavill, bring back Speedway with Big Daddy driving. What? I can't even remember that one myself. Big Daddy was driving us. What? Wow, Shirley Crabtree. Slightly nationalistic. I'm not internationalism, man. Not international. Oh, you're sorry. I'm not sure how I've become an admin. Oh, look, I've done it as a precaution, man. You know, as the channel grows, sooner or later you're going to get people in the chat. Not at the moment, but that, you know, not our vibe, if you know what I mean. So I thought, you know, I'll have a few mods that you can sort people out. You don't have to. There's no obligation. If you don't want it, I can get rid of it, you know. But I just thought I'd prepare myself just in case. So far, so good. It's not really needed, and I can take care of business myself. But you know, sometimes I've seen it happen on channels where, you know, people will be doing a stream and they're getting an influx of people. It's just people trying to stir up and troll and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not having it here. I'm not having it here. We can all have different opinions, and we do, and no one gets personal about it. You know, and that's all fine. Don't have to agree, but you know, some people get personal. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Not yet though, but just I'm just keeping them peeled. Sure, Taylor would say. Not sure I've become an admin for the channel, but if that's what the spanner symbolises, Paul. But I'm experiencing something akin to the quickening. Well, you know, you might have that. That's the bonus you get if you've got to boot someone out. So yeah, I've made a few mods. People I think are up to it. You know the deal. It doesn't. You know, if people come in and disagree, or you know, that's all cool. It's just when people are dickheads, basically. You know, keywords to watch out for would be like not real fans. That's a bit of a red flag. Delusional is stepping close. You know, that kind of thing. But if someone says, I don't think we're going to win the league this year, or I think we're not going in the right direction, you know, that's all fine. I don't mind that at all. Derek Smith, you can't talk. You're in a psychedelic Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah, I know. Well, okay. There we go. We'll bring that back. That was probably before I did that, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Donovan Ostriker, yeah, pick your battles, man. This is going to be great for new viewers tuning in. They'll see this and think, what's going on here? You pick your battles, man. This team we played was soft, so we could get away with it. But if we did that against our rivals, you would get walloped. Oh, okay, right. Yes, you've got to be careful when you're being tactical, man. Jammu Vandaboo, Dobber done. Hot here today, Paul. What's it like in Sydney? Well, the sun's out. Sun's out. Hang on, we've calmed down a bit. There we go. Let's have a look. What's it going to be today? Holy shit, what? Oh, it's going to be 36. I'm definitely driving around in my air-conditioned car today. 36. But I think that's 100 degrees in old money almost, isn't it? Hey, what's happened to this channel? Sabotage, I know, man. Malpin Prasad, do I know Danny Blanchflower? I don't know him personally, but of course. Of course, man. I quote him all the time. When you talk about Tottenham legends, there you go, man. Captain of the double winning team, who even before that season started had the balls to say, you know what, we've got a pretty good team here, we can win the double. You've got to be barking mad to say something like that, considering it had never been done. To say that is setting the tone, man. That is setting the tone. So yeah, no, Danny Blanchflower, man. The game is about glory. Well, it is. Mark Cavill, lately I watched Spurs versus Wolves FA Cup final on YouTube. 1921 at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, I've watched that one, man. That's the first one where it's like moving picture, or you can, because the 19, I think there's one from 1901, but it's just still photos. Whereas the 1921, you've got the titles and everything. Yeah, it's cool. Very cool. At Stamford Bridge on YouTube. Yes. Awesome. DHFC till I die. I love the shirt, man. That's it. This is Lansky Brothers as well. This is made by the same company that made Elvis's Threads. I might finish up soon. I'm getting a bit thirsty. I'm going an hour and a half. Love the shirt, man. David Pleat was a member of the AA and RAC. We're going slowly round corners. Here we go, man. Here we go. It might have happened nearly 40 years ago, but it is still funny. Royal End, someone set my hair on fire by accident and it stunk. There's nothing worse than the smell of burning hair. I know. Not that I've ever lit a musical cigarette off my stove and had a little bit of that. Yeah, I mean, it's just a spurious rumour. They were heaving. Then someone shouted out, "Fuck me, when was the last time you washed your hair, man?" Yeah, you're not going to get any sympathy, man. If it's not life-threatening, it's funny. Welsh Gal, we've got you covered against any of the wrong sort of internet haters. Yeah, I've made you mod. Yeah, good. You know, just quietly. No scene, no nothing. You know what to do. Cheers, Paul. Yucky da. Derek Smith, the game is not necessarily about winning. It's not about winning, it's about glory. It's about going about things with style and with a flourish. It's about going out there and beating the other lot, not waiting for them to die of boredom. It's about playing, and there is a subtle, significant difference. There absolutely is, man. Absolutely is. All right, look, we've come to the end of the chat, so I'm gonna call it quits there, man. Wow, what a fun stream. Thanks everyone. Thanks for showing up. I didn't miss any. I don't think I've missed any financial stuff today or anything, do I? No. All right, I'm clear from that. Good. I mean, not good, but yeah, good. I've missed it. Excellent. What a fun stream. Thank you very much. Thanks for everyone watching. Thanks if you click like and subscribe, and all the people commenting kept it going, distracting me, buggers. And if you're watching it afterwards, listening afterwards, whatever you're doing, I hope it's distracted you away from life, entertained you. I'll be back around sometime. If you want to know when, the only way to know is click subscribe and the bell, because I've tried scheduling and it doesn't make any bloody difference to the number of people that watch, so I just like to do it on the fly. So if you want that, you've got to click subscribe and the bell, and there we have it. And I'll see you next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.